Look, on the whole, performance anxiety has to be a number one in many ways. The performing is, or exhibiting, so the moment where you present your work to the public, even if you're not the performer as a visual artist, is completely nerve-wracking, and there's not much scaffolding that gets done around that in education in the way that we teach our young artists. So we expect in many ways that they're going to be able quite naturally to step onto stage to do what they need to do. And unfortunately, in some ways they are, because if they're not, they're culled out a long time before they get to professional training. So certainly performance anxiety is a big one, but connected to that, confidence issues around being able to set goals and achieve things for themselves. There's also a whole lot of, I wouldn't necessarily say depression, but that is there, but also low affect. So when people are not achieving in the way they want to achieve, or they're not receiving from the practice of what they do, those lovely feelings that were the reason that they possibly did this thing in the first place, when those disappear for any kind of reason, I also see people. And I have to say, with performers, they start so young that there's then also those transition moments for them where they're becoming young adults, and it doesn't work for them anymore how they were treated when they were 15, but they're still being treated that way because that's how we treat artists. So they're wanting more autonomy or more freedom or more time to explore the world, but they don't have it because they're in the studio all day rehearsing.